Lesson 5. Use the distributive property. Well, we're going to solve some problems that involve equations with brackets. And the way to do that is to use the distributive property. So what I'd like to do is just quickly draw your attention over to here where I have a bag with an apple and a banana in it. And what I'm going to do is triple the amount that I have. I want to have 3 bags of apples with an apple and a banana and ask the question, how many do I have all together? And show you what can go wrong. Now, I can represent this as 3 times my apple, which I'm just going to keep visual here for now, and a banana. The banana, my best banana I can draw at high speed. And this is how we symbolize it. This means times here, and we will use the distributive property to see how many there are. Now, I hope you can see that the answer is there's 3 apples and there's 3 bananas. And how fast can I draw that? There we go. Very quickly drawn banana. So what, you say? Well, look what I did wrong. I made the classic mistake. I forgot the 3. Oh, I was yakking away talking to you, and I forgot it altogether. Well, I mention it because it happens all the time. The answer is 3 bananas. It's as if I forgot to put 3 bananas because the 3 was further away from it in the bag. I don't know why, but it happens all the time. The distributive property is going to be used. Well, let's look at A here. I have to solve this equation, and I'm going to multiply A times, I'm going to multiply 3 times 4x, and then I'm going to multiply it by 2, just like I did with the apple and the banana. 3 times 4x is 12x. 3 used again times 2 is 6. Now my brackets are gone, and I have a much simpler looking equation, which I will solve using the techniques that we've already been working with for some time. 12x is equal to 24. So it must be that x is equal to 2. And that's the answer, using the distributive property. Well, let's try it again. Now let me really emphasize that this -2 needs to be used twice, once for the apple and once for the banana, so to speak. Well, -2 times positive 3x is -6x. Now, danger, danger. This -2 has to be multiplied by -5. And -2 times -5 is positive 10. Easy to miss. It's a little...
On the right, we have 5 times -x followed by 5 times positive 2. And so this gives us -5x plus 10. This equation is much simpler because it has no brackets. Moving on to the next step, I would like to add -10 to both sides of this equation so that I can make a 0 on the left. While I'm at it, what I would like to do is add 5x to both sides as well. So let's see how that works out. -6x plus 5x is equal to -x. 10 and -10 is 0, and that was the plan all along. Similarly, on the right-hand side, -5x and positive 5x is 0. That was the plan. Now, it turns out that in the far right here, we get to 0, but that's just the way it worked out in this question. 10 and -10 is 0. So what we have is the negative of some number is equal to 0. And I suppose we could think of that as dividing both sides by 1. 0 divided by -1 is 0. And -x divided by -1 is positive x. So we get the result that x is equal to 0. And you could substitute x into here. 3 times 0 is 0, leaving you With this, the left side would work out to positive 10, and on the right you could go with a 0 in here. Negative 0 is still 0, and the right hand side would also work out to positive 10. So this is the answer. Well, please move on and try some guided practice with this video, or with this topic. Thanks.